Aries, some small irritations may linger this week, but generally speaking, relationships are in a good place, and life's about to start moving quite quickly, allowing you to leave behind any feelings of emotional fragility. You've felt stuck on many levels, and this has seen you off on a journey of some kind, trying to find a space wherein you might work through any troubles you're having. The time has come to make choices you'll struggle with, but making these will lead you to the life you've wanted, and more grounding than you've had in some time. Emotionally, you may not feel up to facing all that now needs to be faced, as the effect of an action you put into motion at some time comes back to haunt you. You will have victory over this, but for now feel controlled, though a nurturing woman around you is trying to give comfort to you. Peace can be yours over time as you bring an end to the way life has been for too long now, and embark upon an intimate or creative new start. You may be in two minds about how you want to go about this, but you will find grounding. And it's time to forgive anyone who has wronged you, or to ask for forgiveness if you've done wrong by anyone else, as now is not the time to be separating or disconnecting from those you care for most. Taurus, changes are coming into your life this week that will bring harmony to your closest relationships and a sense of balance to you both physically and financially. You may have been feeling emotionally fragile, but this is about to pass as you enter into a new relationship or a new beginning to an old one. Connecting with someone and really feeling that you're part of a partnership. An emotionally immature individual will let you know that what they want and expect from you, where in the past they really haven't done this, and this will help you to pull things together, though you need to watch your tendency to have to control everything if you're going to break the walls down from between you. Gemini, a close relationship will feel all that much closer this week as you begin to focus on what you want and how you might achieve it. However, some things are about to crop up that you either don't know about or didn't want your significant other to know about, and this could see your new beginnings going out the window. A separation or feeling of disconnection is affecting you at present, along with some niggling issues relating to your career or finances, but the light is about to go on about something that will bring an end to all of this by opening up the lines of communication between you and a significant other. You've been feeling emotional, but in the end you'll get the outcome you're seeking, even if you can't see that happening as yet. There's nothing you can do to make this happen any faster though, so put on a brave face and keep moving forward, as much of what you're afraid of is never going to happen. Cancer, you may enter this week feeling quite disillusioned as you try to regain control over your career or financial sector, but rest assured that any feelings of separation or disconnection will soon pass, making way for a new emotional beginning. Hold your head up high in the meantime, despite any feelings of anxiety you may struggle with, as someone is about to re-enter your life, bringing with them the tools that you need to get things moving and the strength to keep going once they are. You may have been feeling emotionally fragile of late and more than a little bit alone and isolated, and this may persist for a time as information is offered to you that could temporarily restrict you. Leo, the light is about to go on for you about something this week, particularly where a water sign or more nurturing female is concerned, and this may see you feeling uncertain as to which way you should handle things. Changes are coming into your life, and it's going to be important that you work out what you most want and move towards it, as it's going to mean a move of house or big changes to your household, and you'll need to be very balanced in terms of how you are looking at things moving forward. An earth sign or more stubborn man in your life may get your back up about something, and this will see you feeling both irritated and stuck for a time, but you do have the strength to move through this, and you need to understand that all is happening at the present time, just as it should be on an energetic level. Virgo, changes are coming into your life that will lead you to a good deal more harmony within your closest relationships, and you will need to listen to your intuition rather than allowing your fears to talk you out of following up on what could potentially be a good thing. You can have what you want in your life even if you can't see that happening as yet, and an end is coming to the way things used to be. Opportunities are going to come knocking, allowing you to pull things together as you would like them to be, provided that you aren't too rigid about how this will happen. Happier times are coming to you as you connect with family or a close friend network to enjoy yourself and work through any issues you've struggled with, and this will allow you to regain control over the direction you're heading in. Libra, this week sees you getting the life you want as an offer comes in that confirms to you that you're exactly where you should be in your life at this moment. Anything you feel has been controlling you is heading out of your life, allowing you to work through any issues and open yourself up to a brand new beginning emotionally. You may still be feeling emotionally fragile on levels, worrying that something will swoop in and ruin your newfound good fortune, leaving you feeling that something is missing. But a new relationship or a new beginning to an old one will put paid to this, leading you to exactly what you deserve. Contracts may be signed and this will see life moving quickly, though you may want to keep this news a secret from anyone you feel won't approve until it's going ahead. Scorpio, this week sees you getting what you deserve with something and pulling things together as you've been trying to for so long now. Be sure to remain flexible as this happens though, rather than stubbornly holding on to the way you think things should be taking place. A fire sign or more fiery-natured man in your life will bring an end to something, or may have the choice taken out of his hands, and this will see him withdrawing to contemplate his navel to some extent. An end is coming to the way your life has been, and changes will occur as a result, but much of what you are worried about is never going to happen, so try not to worry about things too much, as there's nothing you can do to change things or speed them up in any case. An air sign or more manipulative woman in your circle may be making plans for her long-term future that may see you feeling controlled on some level, and this may see you calling in some favours from close friends to secretly unravel her. Sagittarius, this week sees you moving in the right direction towards the kind of home and family life you've long been wanting, and a new relationship or a new beginning to an old one will be the first step. A new start is coming to you creatively or intimately, however first you will need to deal with some underlying issues with family or close friends that are coming up to be dealt with. Choices will need to be made that you've been avoiding making, and there's no getting out of it this time, despite the fear that this brings up in you, as it's time for life to start balancing out so that you can get what you deserve rather than just getting what you're given all the time, as you have been for so long. You've been feeling alone and quite isolated, but you can have the life you've dreamed of, as something you're not yet aware of comes to the surface, giving you the drive you need to make some long overdue changes. Capricorn, this week sees you really looking at what you want from your life and looking at ways to bring an end to all that you don't, particularly where it comes to an earth sign or more stubborn woman. You feel that much of what you've wished for has not come to pass, and conflict with a fire sign female around you has only served to make you feel fiery yourself, restricting the both of you and creating a situation wherein you've begun to feel that you have to get away, either physically or mentally. If you've been dealing with a psychological blow or have been feeling down in any way, rest assured that this period is coming to an end soon enough as you embark upon a new relationship or a new beginning to an old one. Now's not the time to separate or stay disconnected from your significant others. Look for ways to resolve any conflicts you've been having so that you can move forward with the people who mean the most to you as a unit. Aquarius, secrets will come out at the beginning of this week that may see you feeling all alone and quite isolated, but an opportunity will soon follow that will get your life rolling once again, and you do have all the tools you need to make a go of things. Family support will be important during this time as you worry about all manner of things that in the end actually aren't going to matter, and a logical outlook will help you to deal with the issue of a child or young person who is struggling to make good choices at present. Pisces, you may enter this week feeling vulnerable on some level, particularly where an air sign or more logical woman is concerned, and this will see you beginning to make long-term plans for your future and changing things up a bit. A creative or intimate new beginning is coming to you, but for the moment you feel quite stuck, though you tend to keep this to yourself for the most part. Small irritations will continue to hound you for a time as someone re-enters your life with some kind of an agenda that you may not even be aware of at first, but you can get what you deserve out of this situation even if you feel alone in your struggle. Remain focused on what it is that you want and look to your family for support even though you are feeling emotionally fragile on levels, because everything is exactly as it's supposed to be.